Hey guys, I've got a pretty tough one for you today. It's gonna be a 15-minute strength and mobility flow. We're doing full body. It's gonna be 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. No equipment and no repeating exercises. This is gonna be a fun one. We're starting down on the ground with cat and cow just to get the spine warm, and we jump right into the tough stuff right after that. So let's go ahead, hands and knees. Start by rounding your back, tuck your chin and exhale. Arch the back, inhale, and look up. Let's begin. All right, so let's get set up in a push-up position. We're gonna do some pikes to planks. So from the push-up position, we're gonna drive the hips up to the sky. Try to get your arms in line with your ears. Press the floor away and get your shoulders working as hard as can, and back to a plank for a quick rest. Here we go. Okay, so let's walk the hands to the feet. So we're in a forward fold position. Bring your hands to floor. We're gonna do the elephant walk. So straighten one leg, bend the other, keep both legs flat, then straighten the other leg, and get your hands as close to the floor as you can, ideally palms flat. We're stretching the back of the knees. Here we go. All right, let's bring our feet out to a squat position. We're gonna do Bootstrapper Squats. So hold onto your feet. We're gonna go from a hamstring stretch, pull the chest down into a deep squat, and get your back as flat as you can, pushing your knees out. We'll just go back and forth, try to keep tension on your arms the whole time. Let's get ready. Here we go. All right, so let's stand with the feet nice and wide. We got Cossack squats, so start with your feet as wide as your arm span. You can turn your feet out a little bit. Keep one leg straight, squat down as low as you can to one side. Try to keep your hips and chest facing forward and torso nice and upright. Get as low as you can, and we'll alternate sides. right, we're gonna do some pancake twists. So keep your feet where they are, turn your toes so they face forward, legs stay nice and straight, bring your hands to the floor. From here, we're gonna rotate one arm up to the sky, twist the body as much as you can, and then alternate side to side. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna make our way right back down to the floor. We're gonna go to our push-up position again. This time we're gonna do some shoulder blade push-ups. So keep your body in as straight of a line as you can. And from here, we're just gonna bring your shoulders together and then shoulders apart, trying to keep your head neutral with your spine, body straight. All right, let's lay down on the stomach. We're gonna do some T raises. So keep your forehead down on the ground. Thumbs are gonna point up at the ceiling, arms out to a T. And from here, we're gonna press the forehead into the floor, lift your arms as high as you can, and rotate your thumbs up toward the ceiling, pushing your arms wide away from each other on each rep. Let's go ahead and get into it. Here we go. Okay, and from here, we're just gonna press into a puppy dog stretch. So hips stacked over your knees, walk your arms out in front, and we're trying to bend your upper spine backward. So bring your chest down towards the floor. Eyes look forward, and down we go into a full puppy dog stretch. Let's get it. Okay, so from here, we got some lower body. We're gonna go into a long lunge. So take your left leg forward as far as you can, and we're trying to get your front foot, as far in front of your knee as you can maintain position. And we're just gonna hold this position basically like a low split, and hold, keep your chest upright, and see how far we can get and hold this low lunge position. We're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. Just bring the right leg forward. Biggest lunge that you possibly can, almost like you're sliding into a full front split. Just bring that right leg forward, get as low as you can. Stay nice and upright with your chest. All right, let's get ready. Here we go. Continue with some hip flexors. We're gonna go into a hero pose. So let's sit down so that your shin and feet form a straight line and your bum sits between your legs. And then once we're here, we're gonna lean back for a hip flexor stretch. Go as far as you can, ideally back to the floor. Make our way up. We're gonna be starting from hands and knees. Take your elbows down onto the floor, directly below where your shoulders are. And you can bring your hands up by your head. And we're just gonna rotate one elbow up to the sky at a time, alternating. All right, next up, so let's take a comfortable seat, your second last movement. From here, we're gonna bring the arms overhead, point your palms up to the ceiling. We're gonna start by sucking the stomach in, keep your back flat. Try to push your arms behind your head and up towards the ceiling as much as you can, and then out and around. And we're just gonna do some circles here. Here we go. And our final movement of the day is a full bridge. So lie down on your back and bring your hands onto the floor so your fingers point back at your own shoulders. And from here, we're gonna press the back all the way up into a bridge. If you can't lift your head off the ground, just do a neck bridge, like so. But we're gonna hold it. Here we go. All right. That was a fun one, fast and furious. Great work today. We'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.